Podcast. Dooba 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 dooba. Welcome to the Pennyless Podcast. Dooba 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 dooba.
Whoa, look at me press buttons. I'm totally pressing buttons here.
Look at you go.
Look at that. And I'm mixing at the same time. Like,
You're
I've
so
got a mixer
impressive.
here. I
Look
know.
at you.
This is like, it makes it sound a bit more exciting too, doesn't it?
It
like,
does.
Because we're actually doing it live now.
I didn't know that I was allowed to sing along with it.
Oh, I didn't either. I just happened
You
to
just
do
went with it.
You know,
I love it.
freedom.
Yeah, it's so good. So good.
So just so everyone knows exactly what we're actually talking about here. Usually I would edit the songs to come in and we'd just be like dooby 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 dooba.
And no one would hear it.
No one would hear
No.
it. We'd just be acting. So you can send us our Oscar anytime soon. That'd be great.
And welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, well, sorry. Yeah, it's a good start to the podcast and a good introduction to us if you haven't seen us before, because this is generally what it's like. We're often going onto a little tangent, always. I'm Penny, and
I'm Liz.
and I am a person.
And you play with buttons over there.
I am still playing with buttons.
Yeah,
it's a
you're-
bit exciting because I could play that song again if you'd like.
No,
No,
no, it's fine. We heard it. We loved it.
Yeah.
We loved it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll save it for next week.
That's fine. I'll keep it off.
Yeah. For now.
Not too much of a good thing.
Yeah, exactly.
It makes it a terrible thing.
Exactly.
That's the saying, isn't it?
We have so much to get through today.
Okay. We should probably
We should
talk
move on.
about it. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. No more tangents
No,
all today.
No.
At all. All right, so a little bit of an introduction about like who we are, what we do. This is a little bit of a podcast about just having a bit of fun.
Things and stuff and us.
You just,
We
us.
chat.
And
we like to chat.
We chat and we chat with
We chat with other people.
with our guest.
Yeah.
So on that, would you like to introduce our guest?
I would love to introduce our guest. Please welcome. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't see the screen,
Yeah,
but
nah.
I've already pressed it. There's
Okay,
no
great.
one there.
There is no one there, but you could be there.
This could be you.
This could be you. You
Yeah.
could be sitting in that. We could just pan over and you could just be like, hi.
Hi, it's me.
It's me.
And you
I'm
could
the
do
guest.
your own introduction.
Yeah, it'd be
You'd
great.
be like totally famous or something.
Yeah, are they allowed to push buttons as a guest?
I guess so. Like
Yeah.
like metaphorical buttons,
Not physical buttons.
not physical buttons.
but-
Not touchy.
We don't have a guest today. It's just us.
No. Yeah, but it's kind of like we should probably test our equipment, make sure it works before we bring someone along and then waste their time completely if it
wing
doesn't
it.
work correctly.
Wing
I'm
it.
hoping it works correctly. Like I've done all my tests, I think. But
We'll
this
see.
is the first time we're trying with this setup. So
And in
we'll
a
see.
new location.
New location. Yeah. So
We're in
this
a
is
fancy room.
fancy. I put lights in the fancy room. I think we had lights in the other place.
Yeah, but these are fancy lights.
Yeah.
I like these.
I like that you can't really see too much of our place. All you can see is the part like above our head. But it is new.
It's really nice.
Just they're going to have to take our word for it.
Yeah, the rest of it's a dump. It's just a really nice room,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
the rest is hideous.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's beautiful, and I love it.
That's good. Okay, so what are we going to be doing this season? What's the plans?
Well, it's season 6.
Season 6?
Yes.
How did we get to season 6?
I have no idea.
How are people still listening to us?
I hope they are. Let's just say that. We don't know that they are yet. I hope they are. We actually have a lot of plans for this season. We're bringing back guests.
Okay.
Yep, so that's going to be a thing that happens.
Okay.
We've got some games that we want to play.
Okay.
So we'll bring back some old segments, but we're going to look into some new stuff and branch off as well.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So tell me about some of the guests that you've organised.
Yeah, I mean, I've spoken to a few people. You know, to be fair, there was a few people last time that were like, I can't wait to be on insert last year. And,
Yeah.
well, we didn't do the podcast last year.
Yeah.
So we'll
And
revisit.
we actually wrapped up the podcast pretty well last year. We
We did.
actually said that it was a season finale.
Yeah, sorry, not last year. We didn't wrap it up. We wrapped it up the year before.
Okay, so it's been a whole year.
It's been more than a year.
Yeah, well, welcome back,
and
us.
So if you were one of those people that was like, hey, I can't wait to be on the podcast, maybe just like reach back out again. And
What's-
to make
So You know how like you're putting a schedule in. I don't know. You're the one that does planning and all that kind of stuff. But like you pen it in, then the one before that would
Is
be pencil it in.
Yeah.
What would be before that? Because I feel like that's where we're at the moment.
Yeah. I think early stages talks. Like you're in early talks.
Early talks.
Yeah, it's just verbal.
You talk to my people. I'll talk to your people.
And then we pencil something in together.
Or do we talk to our own people and then our own people
talk to the other
each
people's
other's
people. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's what happens.
So there's a talking stage
There's a
before
talking-
penciling it in.
That's where we're at now.
So good. I'm glad.
Talk to us and we'll
Yeah.
pencil something in.
Yeah, well, I got some new friends we'll bring along to the podcast as well. Some funny.
Some are funny. What about the other ones?
Well, I'll let you guys be the judge. You can put your comments into the Instagram.
Well, you don't have to be funny though. We don't always have funny people. We have people who have brought along really interesting subjects.
That's true.
Yeah, so
That's true.
if there's a subject that you're passionate about, we'd love to hear about that.
Yeah. What if like they were passionate about Satan or something?
Yeah, we'd love to hear about it. I didn't say you're going to be on the
You're gonna
podcast.
be on the podcast. So we'll just judge you.
We'd love to hear about it, and then
So we'll
our
get it-
people will talk to your people, and then you
Yeah,
won't get penciled in.
Because we don't like confrontation. So we're going to get our own people
Correct.
to talk to you people.
Also, we're our people. We don't have people.
We need to have people.
We need to have people.
All
We
right.
don't have people.
If you'd like to be our people, we're going to audition people to be our
To be our
people.
people. You just
see.
have to send a
That's
like.
we're in talk stage right now before penciling it in.
You just have to send a short video of you gently letting someone down who's really boring.
Just a video facing yourself.
Just-
say sorry. Like it was nice of you to come by,
But it's a no from us.
Yeah.
Something like that. And then you could be one of our people.
is this what's going on our Instagram? All the people sending through their "I'm gonna let you down" videos. Oh, this is great. This is almost zombies.
Not on the list at all.
Yeah. Sorry, we're on attention again.
Okay.
All right.
But we've got lots of plans.
Yeah, lots of plans. So there's a fun game we're going to try out today as well. Are you crying? I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I'm
I'm
just not
just
used
a
to
mean
it.
person. I'm terrible.
Not used to how funny we are.
Yeah, we're so funny. All right. Meanwhile, people are like watching this thinking, that wasn't that funny. What are they on?
I don't know what it is. Anyway, so we are going to test out one of the games.
Today, hopefully,
Today.
depending how late it gets.
We'll see.
We'll see if they answer their phone.
Yeah.
I'm giving away stuff. How did I do that? All
We'll
right.
get to that. We'll get to that.
I thought what could be fun to do before we get into that game thing
Yeah.
would be to sort of talk about our top 3 things that have happened, not this year because it's the new year, but like
Yeah.
over the last year
Okay.
and a bit.
Are we just going to go one for one?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, great. Are you starting or am I?
I'll start.
Okay, great.
I'll start. No, you start.
Okay, I'm going to start. Number 1, we got puppies.
Oh, we did get puppies.
We got puppies.
They're the cutest little
They are
puppies
adorable.
in the world.
They're the best, and it's been the best year. We actually got them over a year ago.
Yeah.
And I love them. And yeah, we're obviously going to have photos and videos on our Instagram.
Yeah.
So they're actually like sitting right next to us right
they're,
now.
They're very cheeky.
Yeah.
Little Celeste over there, the little white one. They're chihuahuas.
Yeah.
They're chihuahuas and they're the cutest things ever.
Yeah.
Anyone that hates chihuahuas, you can piss right off.
That's not very nice. You can. We also like other dogs.
Yeah, 100%.
But
yeah.
but I think chihuahuas and the chihuahua meetups we've gone to and the chihuahua friends we've made, that's been like my number one thing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
What do you got there?
Well, I thought that you were going to do. So I overthought this, obviously.
You did spend a lot of time pondering.
Yeah,
I was just
'cause
like,
I didn't
1,
wanna
2,
have-
3.
I didn't want to have the same things as you.
Yeah, okay.
Like I knew puppies was probably going to
Yeah.
be in there for you. So mine was went tobogganing in the rain on some snow.
That was a really big highlight for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like our whole goal while we were away.
Yeah. So we
Yeah.
wanted to see snow, and we got to Aberdeen to see our family, and that day was when the snow stopped and the rain started. They had record snowfall or something.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
ridiculous amounts that all was disappearing like in the day leading up to us arriving.
Yeah. Anyway, so we went up this huge mountain and it was raining, like heavily raining. But we're like,
that didn't
screw
stop us?
this. The snow was melting all over the place.
We didn't
but-
go to Europe to not go near snow.
Yeah, exactly. So we got very soggy and wet, which is the same thing. But we did it with a Scottish person laughing at us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Our cousin was
I
just
think,
having the best time laughing at us.
yeah, that would have been like the highlight of a week, I'd say.
I'd say so.
For sure.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, week, month even maybe. I don't know.
Month.
It was pretty
Well,
entertaining.
If you're listening to this, Susan, just let us know.
How it ranked.
How did it rank?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so that's your number one.
Yeah, number 2.
Okay, number 2. I read 62 books in 2023.
62 books.
Yeah.
That's intense.
Yeah. A lot of really good books. Really happy with the selection. Read some great books. And I didn't really read a lot in the first 3 months of the year. So really good reading year for me.
Okay, what was some of your highlights books?
Some of the best ones were, I read A Court of Thorns and Roses.
Okay.
So I really got into that series and, really got into Sarah J. Maas, which was interesting and eye-opening. And so I really got into
what's
a little
that
bit of
about?
fantasy. It's just a fantasy type book with
Okay.
fairies. And then got
Fairies,
into...
what
Yes.
kind of things
Oh,
do they
I mean,
do?
I don't want to give anything away. If you know, you know. And if you
blushing.
don't, I don't know, read it. And also Fourth Wing with dragons. I mean, that for me, I hadn't heard a heap about it, read it, really enjoyed it.
Okay.
So I think that was quite a highlight for me.
All right. All right. So I thought you'd have like house in there or something like that. But yeah,
What do you
that's
got?
what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So I put in met the mayor of Londezel.
I don't understand what that is.
So when we were overseas, the train broke down, and we got to meet the mayor of Londezel.
We did.
Which is a little town in the middle of nowhere in
Between
Belgium.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
still in Belgium. We didn't even get out of Belgium.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that happened. Anyway, so the train broke down, this fast train that was moving very slowly. So what we heard was that it froze up or something.
Yeah.
Because it was like negative 12 degrees or
Yeah,
something.
it was too cold
Yeah, too cold for train. Too cold to go
Yeah.
fast train.
and just got stuck.
It's cold and efficient, but not...
No,
it was
not when it gets too cold.
to be efficient.
Yeah.
And it got too cold.
So-
and anyway, we had to change
We had
trains.
to dismount. It was stuck.
Dismount a train.
We had to take all of
We
our
were
luggage.
on top, riding a train like a horse. We dismounted it.
We had to take our luggage and walk alongside the tracks, over the tracks, and onto another train. And
Yeah.
that train, not a fast train.
Not a fast train,
Not a fast train.
slow train. But we got to meet the mayor, so I
We
thought that was
did.
pretty exciting.
Yeah, and she was helping people across the railway line.
We made it into the local newspaper as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all in German or something. We couldn't understand it.
Yeah.
Belgium,
Yeah. French.
Belgiumese.
Moving on. Your dad doesn't listen to this.
Yeah, he probably knows Belgiumese.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
So, okay, that
Settle
was...
down.
So in the whole year and a bit, that was one of your highlights.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I thought that you'd say, I had a few in my mind that I
Yeah.
thought you'd say, and I was like, oh, I don't want the same things. I
Well, I
think we've been
just
through that. Though.
Picked like genuinely like amazing highlights. So my number 3, I
Yeah.
don't think is going to be on your list.
Okay.
Barbie movie was released.
Where was that a highlight?
It was
Like
a
compared
year-
to House.
It was the year of the Barbie movie.
Okay.
Like that's going to happen once in a lifetime. Like the impact it had on people was huge.
Okay.
And it continues. And I just feel as though it was a pinnacle moment in history. It transcends more than our house. Like the Barbie movie being released is, worldwide. I don't think everyone knows that we build a house. I don't think it has the same worldwide impact. I love it personally.
Okay.
But,
Yeah, that's true. My number 2, only the people of Londonderry and the people on the train knew about it. So I guess that's
and
true.
anyone who read the local paper in Belgianese.
Yeah, so the Barbie release with multi-million-dollar backing and stuff. Yeah. I reckon they could make a movie about that train thing.
It would be boring. It would be boring.
No.
It was terrible. It was hours of just sitting there not doing anything.
Yeah, but Dad was there. He was talking Belgianese to the mayor. It was great.
It hurts me. What's your number 3 then? If you think Barbie movie was a bad choice, what's number 3?
Okay, so we were talking about this before, you were said, "Oh, nothing's about me. My top highlights, none's about you."
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, I've got to add something. So I put some songs on Spotify. So that was fun.
You did.
Yeah.
Wow, I did forget about that. I wish I did put that in there.
No, that's okay.
That was actually a huge highlight.
Yeah.
So Me vs. Universe, launched your songs.
Yeah.
Just brilliant.
Yeah, I had fun with it. I mixed, mastered it all myself. I'm not the greatest mixer master, but I gave it a shot. It's on there. I played the music, wrote the music, did all the things. So I felt pretty good about that.
And I have a new, as you pointed out the other day, alarm tone.
So one of my songs that I wrote was called "Wake Up," which is obviously why you've got it for your alarm.
Correct.
It's
you serenading me. Wake up! Like, why would I not want that? I'm like, what do I want to listen to at 5 a.m?
Look,
you singing to me.
For some reason, I was awake before you that day, and I just heard my song, and it was just the weirdest experience. Anyway, that happened. Okay, cool. So "Wake Up."
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
It's actually a song about getting up and writing some songs again, just doing stuff. Anyway, that's good. So that was our things.
Yeah, it's not where I thought that was going to go. It was great though.
That was good.
Do you like how I kind of owned the Barbie movie? Like it was a thing that happened to me that I did?
Yeah, I guess it was important to you, I guess.
Yeah, I guess
I don't
so.
know. It didn't really feel like it was hugely important to you. Like, you didn't talk about it like for days or anything like that.
No, I know, but as someone who appreciates the colour pink, I really did appreciate just the influx of items that I could get in that really great Barbie pink.
Okay.
So, it did have a kind of long-lasting impact on my life, really.
Okay. So 2023, good year.
Good year.
Not because we, built our own house and moved in.
Nah. Barbie movie.
Oh my God. Okay, so one thing I wanted to question for moving,
Yes.
because I brought it up just then
Yes.
and I just thought of this. When we moved, you wanted to put every single thing in a box.
Yes.
Does everything need to be in a box?
Yes. You're going to have to give me some examples. Again, this was like a while ago. What do you think should not have needed to go into a box?
I don't know. I just felt like we were packing a lot of boxes.
Yeah, the reason why, though, context, is because we had removalists.
Okay.
And I don't really trust removalists. Wow, this is going bad. I don't trust removalists to not be able to pack.
Do you want to name and shame?
No.
Do you
No.
don't? Okay. So they did well, but you don't
No,
trust
they
them.
didn't do well. They did a terrible job.
What happened?
They brought sand all the way through our entire house. They put 2 holes in the walls at the rental house that we had to fix. Like, no, they did a terrible job.
I brought this up.
They did a terrible job.
Okay.
And I feel like if you put it in boxes, they at least can work out how to... We didn't pay a lot for removalists. Let me just say that. Okay?
Okay, good. Well, we shouldn't have really. Like, we moved, 3 streets away? it shouldn't have been that much, It's just like, you could drag it or put it on a fridge.
A trolley.
Trolley, yeah. Fridge trolley, just drag it over.
Yeah, honestly, I could have just gone for a walk each morning with my laundry basket, filled it up and brought it over.
Exactly.
I could have, you're right. I didn't though.
Okay.
We packed it into a box.
Good.
And then we had to unpack it. We had to buy all the boxes and then we had to get rid of them afterwards. Yeah, it was a process.
Okay, cool. One thing that happened overseas, was Christmas.
We had Christmas overseas.
We had Christmas overseas.
In Scotland.
In
Beautiful.
Scotland. So nice.
Yeah, great food.
I learnt that they haven't done Christmas their whole lives.
Yeah, it wasn't a public holiday.
No, but they never did it before a certain period or something.
It
wasn't a thing.
Well,
that's how I got it explained to me. Maybe I'm wrong.
I think you've
But,
just taken bits of the story.
just parts of it. So Hogmanay was their big thing. The New
Yeah.
Year's and the day after.
Yeah, day after New Year's.
Actually,
New Year's Day.
New Year's Day,
yeah.
Hogmanay. But apparently, since the 1950s is when they started celebrating Christmas. That's what I thought. Tell me if I'm wrong, people on the internet. I love the people on the internet because they always want to tell you you're wrong.
No, it was that it wasn't a public holiday.
Okay.
Yeah, so the holiday of Christmas didn't exist.
Okay.
Christmas still existed.
I want to know more about that.
What did you do before it was a holiday?
Either way, our uncle got his wife a Christmas card.
He was very thoughtful.
He's very thoughtful.
Yeah.
He's,
You actually went with him to get the
yeah,
card.
I did.
You did.
It was very fun. He's very organised when it comes to
His life.
his nursery,
Yeah.
and like
His
work
business.
and stuff like
Correct.
that.
Super organised.
He just needs a lot of help when it comes to presents.
Yeah. Gifts.
And gifts and things like that.
Celebrations.
So
yeah.
we were at the local shop and just the local like corner shop.
It would have been like the day before Christmas. It would have been Christmas Eve, surely. Yeah.
So it's like for us, we're 7-Eleven or something like that.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. And there was a set of cards.
Greeting cards?
There.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've got the
I
words
do.
there.
I
Yeah.
do. And sorry.
Like it
just
looked
to-
like a pretty card.
Yeah, I
and-
believe it was passed to you, and the question was,
It wasn't
does
fully
this
passed to
does this look good? And you went, yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah. It didn't get passed to me. He showed me it like, oh, does that look good? And I'm like, yeah, colours. It
Yeah.
fits together. It looks like a
It
nice
looks like
card.
a Christmas card.
Yeah.
But
I didn't.
when James's aunt opened the card, it became very evident that maybe he hadn't read the full front of the card. So the card says, "Merry Christmas to my wife."
Cool.
Great.
Yeah.
Good.
That's a good-
perfect. That's
perfect.
good. He's read that and
Maybe
gone.
that's all I read. I can't remember. At the
Well, the
time.
wife is in very big writing. So
Yeah, yeah.
cool. From the woman who loves you.
This is so good. Yeah. So
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
was not impressed. she. It was
No.
so funny to watch.
Yeah.
And that was the
That was
joke
Christmas.
for the whole.
It was great.
Whole time we were there.
Yeah.
And it was very enjoyable. Okay. Anything else that you want to talk about?
About Christmas
Or just our holiday? Or
I swam in the
anything
North
that's
Sea.
You did?
twice.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
What's it like going into the really cold water?
Terrible. I don't recommend. So I did it again just to make sure.
Just to
It's
make
still
sure
terrible.
Would you do it again now?
Yes.
Why
yeah.
though?
It's the adrenaline
I didn't, by the way.
afterwards. Yeah.
If you're guessing.
The adrenaline afterwards. And I mean, it didn't feel that cold. I know that sounds weird because the temperature of the water was like 6 degrees or something.
Okay.
But it really didn't feel, as long as I had booties on my feet, it didn't feel as cold.
So what happened when you went in there?
I couldn't breathe. And I struggled to stay in there for, I would have made it like a minute and a half the first time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should I put the video up on?
No, unnecessary. I can just describe it. It was amazing.
I'll
I
put
got
the
out.
video up on the podcast Instagram for you guys.
And so that was Boxing Day, and then we did it on New Year's Day as well. And there was actually like a massive group of people who were doing it, kind of like a fun run situation. You'd register for it and then all run into the ocean together. I didn't do that part. I just went in with James's uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the ocean's free.
Yeah, I didn't have to pay to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I did that. I think that was was pretty
like,
cool.
That's like why pirates enjoy the sea, because it's free. It's freedom. Sorry.
Yeah.
I've been watching too much One Piece. Yeah, cool. Well, look, truthfully, we've got so much to talk about there. I feel like we'll talk about it at another time.
Yes.
We'll get to the next segment now. Try and do this little thing that we're going to try and
Yeah, great.
do before it gets too late. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's go.
I'm still.
Don't know what.
I'm actually enjoying that I get to listen to the music, and I'm just picturing us last time being like not having any
No music at all, and now we
Yeah.
have the music.
And now I can actually hear it. It's
Yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah, I think it's good.
What an improvement.
Yeah.
See, give us a year. That's what happens.
Yeah, exactly. Give us a year. Takes us a year to have music live.
It's worth it though, I think.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think everyone would say it's worth it.
Yeah. I'd say so. Yeah. Well, people that couldn't hear probably would be like, I'm not listening to you anyway. So
Yeah.
yeah. So that wouldn't be relevant.
Yeah. Or some people who just listened to it and couldn't see our poor dancing, maybe
Maybe them as
wouldn't-
well.
they also
Maybe
wouldn't have
they
appreciated it.
listen. They used to listen on the podcast without YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I think that's how we started, wasn't it?
no, we've always had video.
No, we haven't. No. Because remember we used
No,
to do
no.
the first
Oh, we
season.
had pictures.
We just had pictures up.
We
That was
did.
it.
It was just a
found
series of
The best
selfies.
picture we could find.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how pretty we were. And we went through Macca's, and all you could hear was us rustling around. Video would have been good for context. Anyway, we've come a little bit of a way from that.
Now we can listen to the sound while we dance along and sing along.
So good. All right.
Do
what
we
we
have a
doing?
name for this segment? Is it like
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get a segment. It
Okay.
goes a little bit like this. I don't know why it's this music, but I just chose it. It's so good. And I reckon it goes like this, sort of. Game time. I gotta do a little game time. It's get your game on and your game time and your game.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
game.
That's
Game
good.
on. I just had to wait for the
I didn't know they were coming. That was great.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I
feel-
actually didn't know that you had something prepped, and I quite enjoyed that.
Well, I've got other songs here that I could put other words to, or I could play the same song and put different words to it. But
I kind of like that. Always use the same song and then just put the different words to it.
recycling. That's what the world's about.
Environmentally friendly.
It is. Recycling music. Oh, that's what all the rappers are doing. That's the main reason. It's not to make bank. It's just to recycle because that's hip. And rappers are like, yeah, hip, bro.
It's because of global warming.
Global warming. That's why the theory. Yes, that's exactly why. I'm glad we've uncovered that. We're like police officers of
check
investigatory nature. Anyway,
What a time.
yeah,
Okay.
good. All right, so game time. This segment, we're sort of going to use it to play games or
Weird.
something, challenge each other.
Yeah.
And we've got an idea for today. So our new setup. Do you remember when we used to do calls and we just used to bring them by the
Really
phones
close to the
Really
microphone?
close to the microphone.
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Yeah. And there used to be always complaints like, can you get yourself off like speakerphone stuff? Anyway, so this one has the ability to be able to call, have your phone connected and call through. So I thought,
We'll try it
why
out.
not? Let's try it out.
Yeah.
So the game we're thinking of,
Yeah. Well, it's a bit of a preview. If you,
yeah, we'll see if it works.
well, I think it will.
Hopefully.
You could do this game as well if you came on the podcast.
Okay.
So-
it was sounding a little desperate.
Wait.
now for guests. Please come
I
on.
actually have like a long list.
You do.
Please don't rush.
Don't rush.
Don't rush. I mean, send them, but like, there's a long list.
Yeah.
So we're going to call
Don't
someone.
forget to send the video of you letting down someone just
We're
so I
gonna-
can have a giggle.
We're going
Anyway.
to call someone.
Yeah.
And so let's say you're going to call someone, right,
Yeah.
from your phone.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you a word.
Okay.
Once I know who you're going to call.
Okay.
And I need you to get the person that you're going to call to say that word.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
We were talking about this just briefly, and I thought one thing you can't say
Yeah.
in this is what is that word that?
Oh, yeah, okay.
I think trying to get
Yeah.
rid of that because that's
Yeah.
probably the easiest way to win this, right?
Yeah.
What's the word that means this? No, that's
no.
cheating
Yeah.
in this instance.
Yeah.
We've made a rule.
Yeah.
I know I'm fast and loose and don't have rules, but I think
Here's a rule.
let's make it fun.
Okay, second one,
Let's make it a guideline.
time limit.
Time limit?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good call.
Yeah, because, like, you don't have all day. You
That's
can't
true.
get this long-winded story and then at the end he's like, and then he fell over. Yes, exactly. That's the word. Like, I don't want a
great.
5-minute story to get to that.
Yeah, okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
So what's the time limit?
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
30 seconds is a long time.
It is maybe. Okay, that's going to be a challenge. We'll see. Okay, but you can't say like what is that word? So that makes
Yeah.
it a little bit longer.
It does. Okay, a
45.
minute. Yeah, so
Okay,
like a minute.
45 seconds.
But like the sooner you do it, the higher ranked you are.
Okay, like I would be a general if I got it in 10 seconds.
No, I'll give you more points
Like a major.
if you got it sooner.
Okay,
The sooner you get it,
like not ranking, then more
No.
like points. You
Yeah.
get more points.
yeah, and then I put you on a ranking system based on the number of points you have.
So okay,
You can be a corporal.
okay, all right. So I thought I could call this time and give it a shot.
Okay, great. Who are you calling?
Who do you think?
It's late on a Tuesday night.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
Yeah,
you're
my
calling your
mother.
mum.
Yeah, let's call my mum.
Okay.
See if we can get her to say a word. Okay, so
Okay.
what's the word you want me to try and get? Mum? So knowing mum, she's very like proper.
Yes.
And she likes to put her radio voice on, so we'll have to let
Yes.
her know that she's on.
Oh, absolutely. I think you can tell them.
Yeah,
You can just like, hey, I'm just doing this. Like, I think you can say that.
like we can say, "Hey, you're on a podcast.
You're on a podcast.
Just having a bit of a chat.
We're just chatting.
Yeah.
Okay. I want this to work, so
Okay.
I don't want to go too hard first up.
Okay.
I'm happy for us to level up over time.
All right.
But I mean, I think my instant thought is something weather related
Okay.
because I think it's possible,
Okay.
but depending on how obscure we go, weather related.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you know, like hail?
You want me to say hail?
No, I want her to say hail.
Yeah, you want her to say hail.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Look, I'm just going to dive right into it. I'm not even going to think
Yeah.
about it. Let's just see
Yeah.
if we can get her to say it.
Because I think
I just feel like it's going to be a huge distraction right at the start because I'm not giving her direction. She'll just talk about her day and stuff like that. So I think
you need to control the conversation.
yeah, that's the key.
Yeah.
I think this would be fun with guests.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we
I
do that?
agree. Yes.
Yeah, let's do that. All right. Enough talking from me. Let's call Mum,
Mean mother.
mean mother. See what she has to say. All right.
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Will she be able to hear me?
Yeah. I think so.
Hello.
Oh, hello there. How are you?
I'm okay. What are you doing up at
Well,
Well, do we have a story?
do we have
for
a story
you?
for you?
Yeah.
You've
Okay.
actually
I'm
been
lis-
you've been joined by Penny and Liz of the Penny Liz podcast,
Oh, isn't that fun?
isn't
Isn't it fun?
Isn't it? So welcome.
Okay.
Welcome.
Well,
So we just
thank you
thought
very much. What do I got to do?
Yeah, we just thought we'd talk about your day, I guess. So just a little bit of small talk with Mum. I thought that'd be a fun little segment to
Just
do.
ease our way into podcasting again.
Yeah, so thinking about like
Oh.
how small talk works. So what's your favorite sports team? Yeah, how'd they go in their sporting events? How's the weather? So how's the weather been up that way?
We had some rain today, and it was been overcast all day.
All
My
day.
sports team. Yes, all day.
Wow.
That is terrible. Has it been really warm up that way?
It has been cooler today, but we've had mostly hot weather up till now.
Okay.
Today was a cool one. Haven't put the air conditioner on at all today.
It's always
Oh.
good when the rain cools it down.
Isn't it lovely? Yes.
What would cool it down even more than rain?
Ice?
Ice.
Snow?
Yeah. Snow. Okay. All right. Does it snow where you come from?
Definitely not.
Okay, so what's the closest that you would get to snow where you come from?
Ice cream?
Ice cream? No, from the weather.
From the weather.
Oh,
It's not going to rain ice cream.
Well,
I mean, I wish it would.
Yeah, that'd be good. So what
no
would be
ice cream.
what would be the
The
closest?
coldest we'd get would be, I don't know, I suppose wind and rain in the cooler months, but don't really get a lot of cool up here.
Yeah, what's the coldest thing that comes from the sky?
Rain.
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 Nothing.
And hail.
Yes! Yes!
Well done.
So good.
You are a winner.
You had
What's the
us at
time? What's the time?
I don't know. You were timing, were you?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, I was just using my phone to call.
Yeah, but it has the time on there.
Oh, I wasn't look. Oh, 2 minutes 42. That's way over.
It is way over.
Yeah. Just
thank-
so you know what you were
Yeah,
doing.
Let's recap.
We were playing a little game. We had to get you to say a certain word.
Yeah, I chose hail. So
Oh, sorry, Liz.
no.
No, it was me.
Yeah. I chose the word. So I'm actually doing quite well over here. The bar has been set at over 2 minutes.
Over 2 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But
Look, so
2 minutes of good quality chat, I think.
It was a good quality
Yeah.
chat. I appreciate the chat.
Yes.
Yes.
Anything
That's
you want
quite
to?
all right.
Is there anything you want to say to everyone that's watching?
Yes, possibly enjoy.
Possibly enjoy.
Well, you heard it here first. Possibly enjoy.
Possibly enjoy. The review from my mother, my biggest fan. You'll
At
possibly
least you gave me
enjoy
a
this.
laugh. I need a good laugh. It's very quiet here with just me.
Okay. Well, we might call you after this then.
Thank you again for your continued support. We will chat to you soon.
Bye, Mumsy.
Bye, and
Love
thank you very much. Love you too.
Lovely.
Bye.
So that was that. Wow.
Wow. Okay, yeah. So my initial thoughts about 30 seconds, way off.
Yeah.
You're right. It's harder.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
when you, how long did you think that was?
I thought it was about a minute.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It didn't feel long.
It didn't feel long.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like 30 seconds, but it was a good time. What's that say, guys? What's that say? Okay. I feel like this was fun.
Yes.
A good thing. I
Yes.
think we could play a few more different games as well. There was some games that you were showing me.
Yeah, I've gone
on the TikToks.
Yeah, I've gone bit TikTok crazy.
TikTok crazy.
Yeah. Tower.
Tower. I don't know what that means. But
Yeah.
It is that the one that
With the two people?
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
speaks like Stewie Griffin.
Yeah.
Hi or whatever.
Yeah, they put
Yeah.
a filter on it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. The trickster's
Should
voice.
we put a filter on it?
I mean, we could just do an accent if you want.
We could do that.
Have you set up a voice changer?
No. So I could put a filter on.
Here's what I prepared earlier.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I might turn that off. So I got that on the new fun stuff I got. So we could.
I don't
if
think
you
it's
want.
necessary.
It's not.
No, it's not.
really.
No, it could
We
just
could
be.
definitely mess with guests with it though.
Good.
You just want to test your mic. Oh,
Alright.
I do. Oh, you want to clear your throat. No, anyway. Okay, this was fun. Let's move on to the next segment. And I feel like that's the end, right?
We're almost at the end.
Not
Almost at
quite the end.
Yeah,
This is
near
just a
the
little
end.
wrap up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sneaky.
Close to the end.
Okay, so this was a good little test to make sure everything's working again.
And I think it is. I think the investment that you've done, the work that you've done over the tiring, just painlessly over the last year and a bit, it's all paid off.
Yeah,
I think we used the year wisely.
definitely.
Yeah, very well. And the other thing of leaving it so long, I think, is that whatever we promised at the end of the last season. No one probably remembers any of that.
What did we promise?
Oh, nothing important. I feel like it was another book.
Oh, that's right. The zombie apocalypse book.
Do zombies poo?
Zombies poo and other relevant information about zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, the time for that's past, really.
Truthfully, if you think about it, we actually got 0 comments about that.
Yeah, I think it was, if we get enough interest, we're super keen to do it.
And then
not
one.
one person
Yeah, not one
commented.
person.
So I think that, clean slate, that's
Yeah.
on the back burner.
That's on the back burner.
Yeah,
So,
I'm not going to say we'll never do it,
let's
but
do new things.
yeah, exactly.
Like, if you've got exciting things that you think we should do this season,
Yeah.
let us know in the comments. I think there's like lots that we could do.
yeah.
The possibilities are absolutely endless.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
I'm
to an
keen-
extent, like we couldn't like kill things on thing like or anything.
Nor would we want to.
No,
No,
I don't
no.
want to do that at all. I'm just sort of saying it's not completely endless possibilities.
No, I feel like there's a lot within the parameters that we're
If
left
you
with.
really think hard, I'm sure there is.
There is a lot of possibilities.
Definitely.
Which I'm excited about.
Okay. So from you guys, thanks for sticking around for this long. I know you like to listen to us talk rubbish the whole time. If you can, just leave comments. Say how great we are. It really helps with my morale. Just throughout the week.
Just boosting up your self-esteem.
Yeah, exactly.
Any thoughts around the Christmas situation in
Yeah.
Scotland?
Yeah, or any people that would like to join us as guests, send that video in saying that.
Yeah, if you want to be one of our people. Yeah, we need people.
We do need people
Yeah,
to
so-
manage our lives. We're very busy.
Oh, lots on.
So much on.
And we're just putting out just come to us with anything you want done, and we don't even have our own people yet.
Yeah.
So we've got some stuff to get.
Yeah.
sorted.
So if it takes a while for us to get our people to get back to you, it's because
we don't have people
we
yet.
don't have people yet. So we're in
We're
the
trying to
interviewing
get
process.
Yeah, we're in the talk.
pre-interviewing process.
We're in the talk stages.
Yeah.
Before we pencil in an interview.
I feel like we need to write the questions for the interview. So there's a bit to do.
There's a few things going on.
There's a bit to
But
do.
we want to hear from you if you want to be one of our people.
Yeah, I do.
No, you can't be one of our people.
no, sorry,
You're
yes.
one of us.
Yeah. One of us.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, that seems like a good place to finish. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Jump on our Instagram if you want to see pictures of our dogs and our highlights of things that we did while we were overseas and
Yeah.
what we did in the last year.
Yeah, I'll put up the video of you going into the North Sea.
Unnecessary.
But
Put a picture up of the
it's
mayor.
None of it's necessary. There
No,
really
it's
isn't.
not.
Showing off. It's like, whoa, we did this thing.
I'm going to put the video up of you tobogganing down the
That's
hill
like-
and falling off.
That's like Instagram.
Unnecessary.
100%. Just completely
So
unnecessary.
this podcast.
This podcast. Yeah. It's just. It's completely unnecessary. What are we doing with our lives?
Again, thank you for joining us.
All right. Thanks, guys. Press the like and subscribe. I don't know. What do people do on these things? We're so out of sorts. Practice. Yeah. At least you're laughing, but that's good. Not that you don't laugh anyway. You're not sad about life or anything. But
Yeah, it's good. We're going to do this again. Come back and join us when we do it again next time.
Yeah, we're gonna have a guest next week.
Yes.
Or
It's
it's
going to
gonna
be
be
in a
great.
week. It's not going to be a year this
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, that'll be
You
good.
don't have to wait that long.
Yeah, all good. All right.
Okay.
Well, nice seeing you guys.
Yeah. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Yeah, good chats. Glad we got through to this and had a shot at talking. We're never in the same room together. Okay. Can we just finish this already? Just stop it. Just stop. Play the end music. Press the button.
You have the
Okay, bye. Could be you.
You could be sitting in this chair.
Yeah. This could be you.
You could be sitting here in our podcasting lounge, chatting with us.
Come talk to me. We'll judge you whether you're interesting or not. Okay. All right, ready? It's recording already.
I'm not ready.